Welcome along to this week's look at the Premier League action with Titanbet, where Manchester United take on Liverpool. Welcome along then to this week's look at the Premier League fixtures. The biggest game of the weekend is undoubtedly at Old Trafford. Manchester United take on Liverpool. Neither side in any sort of form though at the moment. It could be something of a damp squib. Doubt it at Old Trafford. The place will be absolutely rocking. The Liverpool fans will be desperate to get something. I think they're going to go away empty-handed though. United can't defend. Liverpool can't attack though at the moment. They've nobody up front. I'm going for United dominance and a win at half-time and full-time with Robin van Persie. Possibly a hat-trick.
I think Liverpool could get something from this. The way that they play it at Old Trafford, they seem to do okay, and I think United have been fortunate really to get the results they have. Were lucky against Southampton, but I think the Reds could scrape a goalless draw.
The man's an idiot. Arsenal take on Newcastle Saturday evening. Is it the last chance saloon for Arsene Wenger and his team of hapless gunners at the moment? Can't pick up a win for Toffee. They're soft on the ball. The fans are beginning to revolt against Arsene. It's just the sort of time when his side pick up an unexpected result. Newcastle are flying, so everybody's going to be going for an away win. Not me. I think the Gunners are going to do the justice for Arsene and get out of trouble with a 3-0 comfortable home win.
Everyone going away, for an away win, including myself. I think Newcastle, Papi Cissé's back, scoring the goals. A brace against Chelsea, and I fancy him to start against the Gunners. I think there's too many weaknesses in the Arsenal lineup. Too weak physically, and I fancy a Newcastle win. Papi Cissé with the first goal.
West Brom take on Aston Villa at 3 o'clock on Saturday. Not going too well for the Baggies. They're struggling at the moment, certainly struggling at the Hawthorns. Aston Villa away from home are better than they are at home, with Christian Benteke up front. Andreas Weimann returns from suspension as well. So Villa away looks to be the bet for me. I think it'll be a hard-fought one though, by the odd goal, maybe in the last quarter of the game. So I'm going for a draw at half-time and Villa at full-time.
I'm going for a 1-0 Baggies win. I think Saido Berahino is due a goal. He's had a poor run of form, but I think they'll start creating chances for him, and it's about time he started sticking them away. Villa will be going into this game full of confidence after that victory in their last game against Leicester, but I think home advantage will prove too much. A win, 1-0 win for West Brom.
Burnley take on Southampton at 3 o'clock at Turf Moor. Burnley's home form has been good. Southampton have lost 3 on the bounce, but I think they've been really unlucky. Certainly against Arsenal, certainly against Manchester United. I fancy them to go over and turn over the Clarets on their home turf. Southampton win for me.
Yeah, Graziano Pella looks like he's back to his best. Burnley look weak at the back. I think they'll have a field day. Southampton, a 2-0 win.
Chelsea take on Hull at Stamford Bridge. Pick your own score. Chelsea smarting from a defeat to Newcastle last weekend. Hull's side, by Steve Bruce's own admission, are nowhere near where he wants them to be. It's not the time to be going to Stamford Bridge. I'm going for a big home victory. Costa, he'll score 7.
Crazy, absolutely crazy, but I think they will win. I'm going for a 3-0 victory. They are without Cesc Fabregas, who's suspended for this game, but it should still be very comfortable. A 3-0 Chelsea win.
Crystal Palace take on Stoke at 3 o'clock. Palace grinding out results here and there. They're good defensively. They picked up a good draw at Tottenham last week. Stoke, of course, had that fantastic win against Arsene Wenger's Arsenal. I think this one will be a bit of a grind. I'm going for goalless. Julian Speroni keeping Palace in it, but 0-0.
Well, the goals that Stoke got against Arsenal showed that they do have a threat up front. I feel like they're going to get a victory against Crystal Palace, who continue to disappoint for me. A 1-0 Stoke win.
Leicester take on Manchester City at 3 o'clock. Not the sort of game that Nigel Pearson wants if he's to get the fans back on his side. Had a public argument with one of them after last week's home defeat. It's going to be another home defeat to me. City, even without Sergio Aguero, comfortable. 3-0 away winners.
Yeah, a comfortable City win. I think time really is running out for Pearson. This could be the end if they get a real hammering. If it's an embarrassing defeat, I think that could be the end of him. A 3-0 City win.
Sunderland take on West Ham at the Stadium of Light at 3 o'clock. What a game this is going to be for the Happy Hammers. They're absolutely flying. Sunderland draw specialists, 9 so far this season. I can't see them drawing this one. I think West Ham are going to have too much. Andy Carroll is on fire. 2 last week. Back him to be the first or maybe the last or just any time scorer in this one, supplied by Stuart Downing. I'm going for a Hammers 2-1 away win.
Yeah, West Ham have been impressive, but I just think Sunderland can get something from this match. They put in a good performance against Liverpool, held them to a goalless draw. I just fancy Stephen Fletcher to get back on the goal-scoring sheet and him to help them secure a 1-0 win.
Swansea take on Tottenham on Sunday afternoon. Tottenham, you never quite know what you're going to get. Did well against Everton at home, but then couldn't get past the line against Crystal Palace. Swansea passing the ball around very nicely indeed. I'm going for a Wilfried Boney-inspired 1-0 win.
Yeah, I can't see anything but that. The way Swansea are playing at the moment, still sticking to their passing philosophy, and Boney is one of the hottest prospects in the Premier League at the moment. A 1-0 win.
Finally this weekend, Monday Night Football takes place at Goodison Park, where Everton take on Queen's Park Rangers, who set up away from home is really damage limitation. That's all they're going to get out of this one. I cannot see Harry Redknapp's side getting amongst the goals. Everton won't be denied. They've been a bit off this season, but I think they'll click on Monday with an extra break, and I'm going for a comfortable Everton home win, 4-0.
Yeah, QPR disappointing in their last away outing against Swansea. Never looked like scoring in that game. Always set up to try and eke out the draw. I don't think they'll even get that. Romelu Lukaku, first goal scorer. Everton 2-0.
That's your lot for this week. Don't forget to check out all the latest prices with Titanbet.co.uk, and we'll be back next week with a look at those fixtures.